Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 24 Arsenal Career Mode. Third episode in right here, doing a live commentary in the middle of the night right here. Couldn't really sleep, so why not just have a bit of a fun and do some live commentary gameplay. I don't know if you guys want to watch more of a live commentary, but I surely do enjoy it. I think after the first episode, I felt like, you know what, I'm ready to take on doing more live commentary. So looking at the table, 4 out of 4 wins, scoring 16 goals, conceding 3. Best team so far in the Premier League, winning all 4, 12 points. Liverpool, Crystal Palace, and Newcastle United. And also Chelsea, they're all sharing points at 9. I have no clue how Chelsea is sitting that high, to be honest. But the surprising one is probably Man City, Spurs, West Ham United. And that's pretty much it. I think at the bottom will be Aston Villa. So what I'm going to do here today is pretty much doing 4-game episode. That's pretty much what I always try to go for. At times I would go for 5, but it really depends on how I want to, altercate the whole, the arrangement of the episode. But let's look at who we're going to play today. So looking at the calendar, we have 4 games. So Everton away. This is going to be a tough one. Goodison Park. It's always tough, to be honest, to play against. Sevilla, FC in the Champions League away. Spurs, London Derby at home, and also Everton away. And this is something I don't like about FIFA. It's the fact that there are times where you'd be playing against the same team in 2 different competitions in a short span of like 1 week. You just hated it, Plus, we are, going back to Goodison Park once again. Traveling to Goodison Park twice, and it is going to be tough. So I have updated the transfer hub right here, adding actually 3 players in total, but let's hear me out. Mazwari, right back from Morocco, playing for FC Bayern Munich, and also Hakimi as well. These 2 players are suggested by one of the viewers, actually. Thank you for commenting. I didn't really have a chance to look at your name, unfortunately, but thank you for suggesting those 2 players. Again, of course, if I can somehow add a few more defensive quality into the team, a center back is probably one of them, and right back could be another one of them. I can probably convert Tom Yasu as kind of a hybrid right back, center back area, and having Timber playing as the same role as well. But at the moment, I can't really see myself signing these defensive players yet, because again, it's pretty much full. At least might be going for Guai at this moment. But I have added another player. His name is Takefusa Kubo. He had been pretty much with Real Madrid for his past 3-4 years in the academy as well, playing for Barcelona at one point as a kid, and today I think he scored a brilliant goal for Real Sociedad. So I mean, he looks like a pretty good competition for Bukayo Saka, and Ollie Watkins is I can pretty much remove him from the list. I don't quite see him as a realistic signing. And this is pretty much the players that I might be adding it on, or adding it to into the squad in this season or next season. So I've kind of talked about a little bit of how the training plan works. So these players just finished the game, and right now they're very tired. Fitness-wise, they're very, very low. So my plan is pretty much doing all-out energy, so making sure that every one of them will be ready to play, ready to be fit, actually, to play in the game against Everton. But right now we're heading into the international break right now. But these players, at one point, the substitutes, at one point they have to be featured. I just can't really start seeing Jorginho, Smith Rowe, and Raya sitting on the reserve and not being moved at all. But again, the Everton away in the Carabao Cup is pretty much the closest match for them to perform. But other than that, I really don't see, rotating the team that much. I'm looking to add one more coach in the attacking area. You guys can see there, pretty much in every position, midfield, defense, and also goalkeeping area, we actually have two coaches each. Right now, the only area that we're missing is attack, and I just kind of go down here to, I think that, what that, well, this guy's Morgan Smith. This person, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but seems to be looking pretty good as well. In terms of knowledge, it's not quite of an expert, but it's accomplished, so it's good enough for me, to be honest. But very, very high wage. But we have quite a lot of money. He is earning 10 grand a week. So hiring him is pretty much nothing. So we're gonna add him in there. Right now, it looks better in a lot of ways. Maybe I can add a few more coaches here and there if I can. So yeah, probably add Felix Watson in there as well, 4-star. Let's try to do that, shall we? Let's hire him. I don't think he costs us that much anyway. So we're boosting everywhere right now. Let's try to do the same thing with defense. Patrick Swift. I believe this is Taylor Swift's brother. I'm going to hire him as well. And so it looks better this time, but certainly at one point would have to fire some of the coaches and hire a new one. All right, after all the talks, first game of the episode right here against Everton away. Goodison Park, they're sitting at 10th. We are sitting at first. I mean, it looks like we have an upper hand out of it. So this is what I'm talking about. So for the match preparation, 2 things I have to do. One of them is pretty much the pre-match report. So you kind of click on it, half a look. That's about it. This is pretty much the team that are going to put out. Beto, the new signing, looks pretty good on the ball, but it didn't look too good when we play him in real life. But I think, the toughest player out there is probably McNeil and also Michaelenko. I rate both of them pretty highly, actually, in real life. And I'm surprised Onana is on the bench today. I don't think they have fielded a better start. I don't think they have fielded a good starting 11 at all. So let's do we got to complete a training drill to earn a temporary play style for participating players. So I'm going to go ahead, do that training session. I have been doing a lot of dribbling, passing, also shooting. I'm going to do a probably take and clear. So I've been figuring out how to play this drill. Finally, I'm kind of mastering it. I've been failing this for the past 5 times, and I just failed that one as well, which is not looking good because I only have 5 more tries to go. Saliba, absolute unit. I mean, the fact that last season we missed him because of an injury, back injury, cost us the title, was so fundamental for their club. I mean, nobody would have thought how good he was going to be. And what the hell was that? Saliba, nice. Yeah, the fact that Saliba wasn't even available last season was just tough towards the end. We needed him, and injury just kind of cost us. So last one right here, Saliba clears it. I don't think we got the perfect score, but it's fine. It's still there. I think it's good. All right. Even though the temporary play style is not earned, I don't know if that is a big difference. But let's go to the kickoff. And so I should have probably said something. It looks like some of the players are not fit to play, or they don't have the sharpness to play, which is a big trouble because right now it leaves me in a very vulnerable position, whether if I want to put a strong team or not. So actually, I'm going to give Trossard a chance, even though Martinelli has been amazing. Actually, Tomiyasu coming on for Ben White. And I'm going to stick with this formation right here. Maybe Smith Rowe coming on for Nelson this time. But this is pretty much the lineup. 4-3-3. Thomas Partey playing... Oh, actually, my bad. Thomas Partey playing as a CDM and Rice playing as the offense role. And Tomiyasu coming on. And also Trossard starting in this game. Another beautiful cutscene. I mean, this is something I really love about EA Sports FC. It's pretty much every time you play, whichever park that you're participating, you will always see a new cutscene. And I'm sure this year they added way more cutscene than last season. Like right here, Sean Dykes and also Arteta, shaking hands before the game. This tiny bit of detail is something that I really do enjoy. the majority of it. And look at the graphics as well. Playing on a PS5 makes it even so much better. And let's kick off and try to win this game and try to win 5 games out of 5. Oh, good through ball to Jesus. Come on. We need more support in the middle. Trossard making that run. Oh, running out of space right here. Comes Zinchenko right down the line. Cross in the middle. Saka over to Michaelenko. And we still have the ball. Looking to break the deadlock. Zinchenko to Trossard. Fixed shot. Go in the middle. Cross in the middle to Saka. Great goal right there. 1-0. It's been a long time coming. I feel like we have been being pressed by Everton quite hardly in this game so far. And finally finding an opening like that. Good play on the left-hand side. Right now we are kind of relying on the left-hand side to look for goals. Trossard, first assist for him, I believe so. Getting his first start of the season, replacing Martinelli. But more importantly, Saka's right there at the right time. And we are 1-0 up. Comes Trossard on the left-hand side. To Jesus. Good save by Jordan Pickford. And we could have potentially adding another goal before the end of the first half. Come on, last chance right here. To Jesus with another header. How many times we have to score for the free kick? I don't know how many times now. 5, 6 times. It makes it look so easy. Every time when I cross the ball in. But Jesus, it's pretty much nobody mark him. I believe this is his 6th goal of the season. At least 3 of them coming from a corner kick. I believe Kai Havertz also have a header goal from corner kick. So does Bukayo Saka. But 2-0 up right here. Looking very good. Sean Dyche has a long way to go. Oh, what a ball. Here comes Declan. Jesus finds space in the middle, please. We got to make it 3-0. Crosses the middle to Jesus. Good interception by the number 2. I don't think that's Coleman. But we have a corner kick. And Trossard's going to take this one over here. Hopefully adding another goal through a corner kick. Let's see. Cross in the middle. And nobody gets there. That's fine. We still have the ball. Here comes Trossard. Crosses the middle. Finding Saliba. What a goal right there, Saliba. Despite picking up a yellow card. Despite could have been a red card, actually. But what a freaking header. And what a cross by Trossard as well. 2 assists for him. He is deemed to be more fit compared to Martinelli. I mean, it shows why he should be starting this game. And thank God I chose the right place to start, especially on Trossard's side. Other than that, 3-0 seems to be a very comfortable victory here at Goodison Park. And actually, it's a very good opportunity right now to make some changes. The first player I do want to see is actually Timber coming on for Saliba. Ben White coming on as well. Smith Rowe can come on as the central attacking midfielder. Should I make all 5 substitutions? No, I think I will leave the rest of the 2 later on in the game. But you got to look at the graphics right here once again. Timber coming on. Smith Rowe and also Ben White coming on as well. Adding a little bit more freshness at the back. And more importantly, resting the captain. Oh my god. Poor defending in general. Come on. I mean, I won the clean sheet. We only have 2 clean sheets so far. But just the poor goal to concede right there. Come on, one last chance. Hopefully this time Trossard gonna get his goal, and he will not get his goal. Bobbled by Jordan Pickford. Doesn't matter. Could have been 4-1. It would have been an amazing way to end the game by scoring pretty much the last goal of the game. Trossard is pretty much my man of the match today. Even though Jesus scored a goal, I believe so. Did he? Yes, he did. Jesus scored. Saka scored. And also Saliba score. And more importantly, Trossard having 2 assists today. If I remember correctly. Is it 2? Or maybe 3? Maybe 3. Comes from a corner as well. And he also set up the first goal. 3-1. And 5 wins out of 5. 15 points. I'm sure we're still at the top of the league table. Unless something has happened to the game. Let's go to the post-match interview. Which I always like trying to, boost up the confidence of the player, the morale of the player, even though I don't have no clue why it's always unhappy, even though we've been playing very well. Alright, let's see. And what we can do here. So pretty much just trying to sim everything. Here comes the music. I don't know if it's going to be copyrighted. So I'm going to just keep commentating it until the end of it. Hopefully, the audio can pick up any music. I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, first game pretty much done. Loving it so far. What we have to do is go into the training plan. I don't think, all of energy, again, I think it's performance-based right now. A few players need to be rested. Individually, I need to... actually, I need to do some of these guys a little bit individually. So performance focus for Martinelli. I'm expecting him to start as well. I think Gabriel should be a little bit, I would put as a balance, same as Saliba. Right? Not quite, right? The other way. Yeah, performance-based, even though if I don't have to start him, I still have a bunch of bench that can also do the same thing. So I'm going to up their level a little bit. Trossard can actually relax just a little bit, same as Thomas Partey might be starting or might not be starting, depends on the situation. So does Tomiyasu. So yeah, actually I like this whole system, making sure that you keep your players in good fitness. And right now we are heading to the next game against Sevilla. So another match preparation, have to do 3 of them. Like I said, I really don't know if it's beneficial for us or if this does anything to us at all. Again, I'm gonna randomly pick up a defending or passing this time might be better. Extreme hot potato, that is very boring. That's about it, isn't it? Shooting, out the box shooting. Chip shot, probably might want to do that, but I'll be right back later after doing all this training. First time in 6 years or 7 years, I think the last time we played was against Bayern Munich at home. I believe we were thrashed by 5-1. Theo Walcott was the goal scorer that day. And since then, you haven't seen Arsenal in the Champions League, and right now it's, it's just a beautiful scene. Music in my ears when I first heard it. The anthem back, I think 2 weeks ago when we played against PSV, but we get to play that on FIFA as well. How good it is with the third kit right here. It looks insanely beautiful. Oh, here comes Sevilla on the right hand side. Got to contain that kind of pressure from the wing. And here comes Jesus Navas. I don't know how old that guy is, but here comes Sevilla. Oh my god, that was a poor play by Raya. He should have saved that. There's not much power behind it, but arguably you can say that Ben White should have closed him down a little bit better, and we were 1-0 down. Not the best way to start. Look at it again. Yeah, there's not much power behind the shot as well. David Raya is very questionable with that play. Should I have put Ramsdale into this game? I have no clue, but certainly David Raya should have done better. Come on, Martinelli. Saka! Guess who it is again? It's Bukayo Saka. He was the person who drove us back in the Champions League since, 3 years ago. And right now, he scored the first goal in 6 years. And good play by Martinelli. Just crosses in the middle to Bukayo. And good finish as well. And Bukayo Saka is certainly, personally, my favorite player. The best player in the Arsenal squad currently. And what a good finish as well. Well, that's it for the halftime. Quite eventful as well. The first 20 minutes being controlled by Sevilla the whole time, but then the latter 25 minutes we have been doing way better. I think we have a few attempts on goal, but that's pretty much it. But right now we just have to go to the second half, make sure we find that killer goal, and try to secure our first win in the Champions League group stage. Good ball, but Bukayo. Comes Jesus on the right, looking for that pass in the middle to Bukayo. To Odegaard. Let's go. 2-1. Good pass, good play. Good pass like your play on the right-hand side. Saka to Jesus. Back to Saka, finding Odegaard in the middle. And we have taken 2-1 lead. He has to be very happy for himself for that, Odegaard. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know why I did that. I have no clue why I did that. No clue at all. Oh no, Jorginho, a horrible play. A horrible day for him actually. I just can't believe it. How Jorginho, oh my god, I feel bad because honestly, I did it out of instinct. I didn't know, or I knew he was on a yellow card, but I have no clue why I just did that. All right, okay. So we have 10 more minutes to go. Playing with 10 men, not quite ideal. We need more physicality in the middle, so I'm going to change the team a little bit. So if that's the case, I think I'm going to take Bakaylo down. It's getting tired right there. Declan Rice actually going to come on right here to play in the middle, right here, and I would have. You see, that's the thing with Arsenal squad. We don't have much physicality actually, so this is going to be a very tough one. Timber will actually be off since he's pretty tired. We need Saliba at the back. Zinchenko coming back on to kind of have a bit of a possessional play. Other than that, Vieira can actually come on. Actually, no. I think I'll just stick with what it is right now. Vieira might start the next game. It depends. I'm going to put Smith Rowe on the left just to rest up the legs like Martinelli. But hopefully the last 10 minutes, everything's going to go our way and hopefully seal that win. All right, 2 more minutes to go, guys. 2 more minutes to go. I do not want to commit any of my players to any of the pitch good play right there by Kivior. 30 more seconds left. Just boot the ball up front, please. And call it a day. Call it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, first win in over 7 years. And it's a good win as well. A very terrifying first half. The first 20 minutes. David Rice should have kept the first goal away, but later on, Bukayo Saka scored the first goal in the Champions League in over 6 years. Later on, Odegaard having himself another day as well, scoring that winner in the second half. And later that, Jorginho got himself sent off. And I'm sure he'll be out for the next game or so, which is fine. But this is a full time, guys. I'm happy to win. Here comes the North London Derby. This is a big one. I think this is another big game that we played. So far, 5 out of 5 in the league, 15 points, and they're currently sitting at 6 with 10 points. So, which also shows we are in a much better place than Spurs. Of course, we won our last game as well against Sevilla. So, big game. Let's see what do I have to do. Again, I need to sim through that as well. I'll be right back. You just gotta love that cutscene again, even though the game hasn't been played. But for some reason, we're actually watching a bit of a highlight of it. So I don't know if if they're saying anything or if they're telling us anything about the game, or I don't know. We just scored there, so does that mean that we're gonna have more opportunities to score? I don't know. Bentancur done it sturdy. How did it happen? 8 minutes in, Bentancur scored the first goal. Oh, not the perfect way to start, especially against your rival. Wait. Zinchenko. Let's go. You know what? Just now, when you guys pay attention to the highlight, I'm sure in the pre-game highlights, Zinchenko actually scored. But is this actually Zinchenko face? Whoa, wait. Zinchenko does not have an in-game face. What the hell is going on? Zinchenko has been in the game for years, and EA Sports FC are not able to put his real life face on. I don't know, but anyway, Zinchenko scored in the pre-match highlight, and right now he scored. Oh, Jesus Christ! Just poor defending again. Felice, I don't know who this guy is, scores against us. 2-1 to Spurs, and we have a mountain to climb. Looking at the highlight once again, yeah, just poor defending in general. Yeah, probably put one of the CDM, tagging along with the number 26 would have probably done the job. But guess what? We still have a long way to go. Oh no! How is that a penalty? Zinchenko, how was that a penalty, ref? No way. That is no way to be a penalty, isn't it? Well, I guess it is, but I didn't even put on a tackle or anything. I just pressing my L2 jockey. Oh no, it's Human Song coming on as well. I didn't even realize he wasn't part of the game. Oh no. Oh, to the right. Yeah, good penalty right there. Oh no. Well, it turns out to be true that the expected goal for Spurs is 1 and for us 0.4, because once I said that, things had gone shit. Absolute shit. Oh no, please Spurs. Jesus Christ, get it out. Oh my god, what the hell is that? 4-1 to Spurs. How is that happening? Heung-min Son scoring a goal after coming off the bench. But look at the play again. Just poor in general. What is Ben White doing? Trying to clear the ball. And Ramsdale, near post too. But it wouldn't matter because I don't think we're going to win at all. But the fact that losing 4 to Spurs, tough scene. Game ended in a horrible fashion. We had a few opportunities, didn't really quite capitalize it. But every time when Spurs were on an attack, they always have something to show us. And they did. Scoring 4 goals past us today. A penalty as well in the build-up. I don't know if I agree, but I mean, still, I don't think today is a good day. On to the next one. So last game of the episode, our unbeaten run across all competition has come to an end. Spurs putting 4 past us. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was, one of the Champions League game that we lose, or losing to either Liverpool, Man City to hand us, or even any other team, giving us that, that loss. I'll still be okay actually, but not Spurs. Not Spurs at all. But, well, we got to move on. So on to the next one right here. Carabao Cup. Going back to Goodison Park. I mean, I really hate this part of, of the game. It's where you play, one opponent in 2 competitions across, a week time. Right now we have to go back to Goodison Park again. But Carabao Cup again. A competition where I don't really keen on winning or don't have to win, but it would be nice to win it as well. But you know what, Carabao Cup is it's a pretty good competition for players like Nani Jorginho coming on, just to being a part of it. And that's pretty much report. It's done. Training session. Here we go again. I am going to pick Dribbling Maze. Oh, good ball by Eddie. Here comes Trossard. Gotta go for goal. Yep, 1-0 within 3 minutes. Just a very simple play. Eddie threw ball to Trossard. Trossard seeing nobody in the middle and also leaving the gap between himself and the next defender. Quite a bit of a gap. That's why he took on the matter. But look at the replay once again. Again, I think it was... I forgot that guy's name. Is it Gofield? Godfrey. Oh, what am I talking about? I signed him in one of my career mode a few years ago, and I forgot his name already. Oh, come on, Smith Rowe. Find that pass to Eddie. That's a good ball. Godfrey is coming on him. Passes in the middle. Oh, let's go. Vieira scoring his 2nd goal in the campaign so far already, but it was a brilliant pass by Smith Rowe to Eddie. But of course, you got to give credits to Eddie as well, just kind of creating that goal himself. Vieira finding himself in the right spot, converts that one in, and we make it 2-0 already. It seems to be a win, is secure in the bag, and we might be through to the second, well, not the second leg, round of 16, I believe so. Of course. Right before halftime, McNeil scored as well. They got one back. Oh, Trossard, let's go. Good play again. Nelson to Eddie to Trossard to make it 3-1. On the verge to a hat-trick, actually. But look at the replay once again. Just very simple play in general. Eddie, just good pass. Good awareness as well. Trossard coming on for the finish. Defender should have done better. Should have marked better. But I'm not complaining. 3-1. Come on, let's just try to get the win and go home. Oh, Trossard. Cut in the middle, chips over the keeper. What a fashion to complete your hat trick. It was a good go in general, good awareness pass by Smith Rowe, and later on Trossard just done magic. Can't believe it. 4-1 to Arsenal. Ooh, I thought after losing to Spurs we might not be having a good comeback. I think we did it right there. Just Trossard just chips over the goalkeeper hopefully, but hits the crossbar right back at him. Taps that one in. 4-1. Let's go. Game ended 5-1. Trossard with the hat trick. 7 attempts, actually 2 of them coming from the header attempt. But other than that, which means Trossard could have scored 7, and he took away the invisible match day ball home and put that in his cabinet. 5-1, and we are on to the next stage of the competition. But meanwhile, let's see. Ooh, okay. Well, we will have to see who we are going to face against us in the next one. So we're still waiting for round 4 of the fixtures. But here is a list of teams that are still participating, or at least still needs to be played. Spurs against Man City. That one's is a big one as well. If somehow Spurs knocked off Man City, and also if Stoke City, which I don't think is gonna happen, knocked off Manchester United, then we might be favored to win. But I don't want to put. I don't want to sound too cocky or anything. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much the end of the episode. Let's look at the Champions League first. So we're staying at first right now, alongside with RC Lens, the French side. Of course, both of us won the game. 3 points for us. And looking at the league table, there you go, guys. I mean, we scored 20 goals. So what? I mean, we are City is 1 point away from us, and so far they are unbeaten. So, and the goal difference doesn't look too good, isn't it? After that, could have arguably prevented the last goal in the Spurs game, but it is what it is. So that's it, guys. Looking at here, Brighton not doing very well, unfortunately. Aston Villa is not doing well as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.